Hello friends, this is Sukhmani from Sukhmani Immigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I'm a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. Today, very excited. Yet another express entry draw. What are the details? What is the analysis? I'll share everything with you, but before that, a very small request. If you are new to the channel and have not subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian immigration, news, update, tips, tricks on this channel. If you like the video, please share it with your family and friends so that they can also benefit. And please press the bell icon so this video comes to you immediately when we upload. So this channel is dedicated to Canadian immigration. And if it is Canadian immigration, it is at Sukhmani Immigration. So without further delay, let's move on to a very important video which is about express entry draw. This is the 11th express entry draw of 2024. 11th express entry draw 2024, draw number 289. So this is the first transport draw of 2024. Yes, this is a transport draw. So all the details from the government website right in front of your eyes right here. So sometimes it is a little difficult to understand. So I will be going with small analysis and small highlights to help you understand what happened in the draw. So the highlights of the draw are like this. This draw happened 13th March, Wednesday, which is today. Today is this video coming to you. 13th March draw happened, 13th March the video coming to you. And how many people were invited? 975 people were invited. What is the type of draw? The type of draw is a transport draw. And what is the CRS? The CRS is 430. So if we compare, and let me tell you a very important thing. So whenever this is a category based draw. So whenever a category based draw will happen, the CRS will always be lower. Whenever the general draw will be there, the CRS will be always higher. So the previous draw which happened yesterday was a general draw. In the general draw, the CRS was higher. So when you compare with the general draw, this CRS decreased by 95 points and the tie-breaking rule was of July 31st, 2023. So this is the basic information, but from here onwards, the first thing which I wanted to share is say congratulations. So congratulations to all who have received ITA. My friend, ITA is your golden ticket. You got the golden ticket. Please use it wisely so that you reach your PR. It is one of the very important things which you have got. So please reach out to a professional help. If you have a little iota of doubt in your application, please do reach out to a professional help. You can reach out to me or anyone else for your professional help, but do reach out to an authorized person. Do not land in the hands of crooks. With that, I want to tell you, Brampton is one of the biggest trucking hubs, and we work for a lot of trucking companies and lots of truck drivers. So whenever there is a trucking draw, there is transport draw, there is always excitement. And this trucking, although there are 10 knock codes, but mostly, what we do is for the truck drivers, but there are other knock codes also. So even managers in transport also we have done. So those you can also, there are different knock codes, railway persons, aircraft, but anything which is related to transport. But mostly, as I said, we do most of the transport work. When we say transport draw, we do most of the truck driver work. So with that, many congratulations. Let's move on to a very important aspect, which is analysis. Now, in analysis, you don't have to look too many things, just two things. That's it. And those two things are, what is the number of people called? If the number of people invited are more, your chance will come. So number of people invited, number one. Number two, CRS. So if CRS will decrease, just like in this draw, when you compare to the general draw, the CRS decreased, right? It is 430. So if the CRS will decrease, your chance will come. So these are the two things. You need to understand the trends, what is happening and what are your chances. These are the things you need to understand. So let us start with the number of candidate first, and then we will move on to the CRS. So number of candidate, this is the 11th draw, including this draw. Including this draw, everything date by date, category by category, draw by draw, every information right in front of your eyes right here. So total number of people invited are 23,000. Look at the number, and you bet this number will reach to 100,000. So at the end of the year, minimum. But for now, yes, 23,215 people are invited, and you can see all draws, details, category by category. It is right in front of your eyes. So when we say the same picture in the graphical form, it is easier to understand. In the graphical form, you can see there is a big tower. That big tower in the middle is 7,000. That 7,000 tower is actually a French draw. So you can see the number of people invited, and in the categories, the general is green and the rest of the categories is in other colors. So that is about number of people invited. Let's look at the CRS. So CRS is right here. In the general category, the CRS is more than 500, whereas in the category based draws, the CRS is always less than 450. So always less than 450 in the category based system. One thing I should tell you, in general, whenever there is a category based draw, CRS will be less than 450. High chances they will be less than 450 CRS, and whenever there is a general draw, the CRS will be above 500. So that's general, but let us see how the things progress. For now, you can keep this golden rule, and let us move on to the CRS graphically. If you see the graphical pattern, it is something like this. So important thing to understand is number of draws. In the January month, only 3 draws happened. In the February, 6 draws. March, only 2 draws till now. I am hoping at least 3 to 4 more draws. So that's what I hope, and let us see how the things progress. Now, category based draws. There are 6 categories, and these 6 categories are French, healthcare, STEM, trade, transport, agriculture. Out of these 6 categories, 4 categories draw have already happened. Agriculture draw happened, transport draw which was today, then healthcare draw, and French, my friend, 2 draws happened. Total 5 draws have happened. General 6 draws and category based 5 draws. With that information, now let us look at something very, very important. Share of categories. So categories less draws, whereas general more draws, but the share of category is much higher. So general 9,090 people were invited, whereas category based system 14,125 people were invited. Total 23,215 people were invited. Comparison, if you look at the comparison, more than 60% of the ITAs went into the category based category. So if you see graphically, 60%, more than 60% are the share of categories. General is just 40%. So people who are in the general category, I know they are struggling, because it is not easy to get 500 plus CRS, and 500 plus CRS you cannot get without a very good English. I should not say English, it should be language test. It could be French also. So very good language test, PNP, LMIA or French. And you probably also need the help of your relatives, your brother, sister. You get 15 points for them also. So all this together you can reach up to 500. Otherwise it is not possible in today's world to reach 500. So that's about the general people, but I can tell you some trends. See, I'm not an astrologer. I predicted today draw will happen. You can check my previous video. I predicted draw will happen today, and it happened. So, but I am again not an astrologer. My information is based on the data which our team gathers and I share it with you. So, based on that, some trends I can tell you, express entry draws will keep happening. They are happening and they are happening regularly, which is a very good sign. So, general draws, they have moved from Wednesday to Tuesday. So, Tuesday is the date when general draw, alternative Tuesday, let me put it like that. Alternative Tuesday, you can expect a general draw, whereas the category based draw will happen on Wednesday. More people will be coming under the category based draw. Yes, this is the harsh truth. More people will be coming under the category based system, and out of those categories, French will be the biggest category. Without any doubt, I think French will be the biggest category, and category based, the CRS is always lower. It will be lower than 450, whereas when you compare with the general draw, it is currently 500. I don't expect the CRS to go less than 500 in next 3 to 4 months. So this is the basic information for all of you, and of course I always say each case is different, each situation is different. You cannot compare one case with the other. So you need to discuss your case with us. More than welcome. You can book an appointment and discuss your own case. Our office is located in Brampton. Address, email ID, phone number, everything is shared right here with you. And very important thing, if you have still not subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing. Our team puts lots of effort to bring all this data and information to you. Thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.